Hello everyone, welcome back to another watching. Today we're going to take a follow-up look at one of the AV-8 watches I received. Before we get to that, do a quick wrist check and see that I am still wearing that Spinnaker Croft. Like I said in the last video, I love this thing. If you guys want to check them out, I will link to Spinnaker below. And I believe that promo code WATCHIN20 still works, so if you want to pick one up, definitely use that promo code. So what we have here is an AV-8 watch. This seems like pretty standard for their box on all the ones that I've received. And let's open this up and take a look. So this one is pretty awesome, actually. So let's take a look at what we got in the box here. So we've got a cleaning cloth. Here's the tag that was on it. So it's an AV-4064-02. And then in their booklet, we have, you can win if you follow them on Instagram and post up your AV-8 watch. You can get, 15% off your first order. Let's go ahead and pull this one off the pillow. I actually even like the pillow, it just gives it all that military feel. And if you look at the case back, I think is really cool. We have Hawker Hunter on the back, 4064. So that's what this one is. This one is the AV-8 Hawker Hunter. And I really like this one. I like the bezel, and the dial on this one is very cool, really multi-layered. And if you look at the bezel and the inner dial there, it gives the look of, a jet engine turbine, which is really cool. And even the treatment to the crown, those are actually raised ribs, and it's two-tone. The case back is really cool. Like I said, it's got the Hawker Hunter on the back. You can see that we have a quartz movement. Now, one thing that drives me a little nutty is when watch companies don't put the specific movement. So they do list that it's a Miyota movement. With a little bit of research and digging around, I believe this one is the 0S10 or OS10 movement. It is a chronograph movement. As you can see, we actually have a small second hand here. This second hand is for the chrono. As you see, it's starting to click away, and we have minutes and hours on that chrono movement, and we have a date window here. You have a half exposed date wheel, which can be a little harder to read. I almost wish on this window here they would have just narrowed it down to the actual date, but overall pretty cool. I like the aircraft inspired design on the dial design. It looks like aircraft instrumentation. Really cool. So this one is a 45 millimeter case, and it is IP black stainless steel. Be interesting to see how the coating holds up on this. You see the crown does have a design on it. We also have AV-8 on the buckle. I'm going to throw it on wrist really quick so we can see what it looks like on my wrist here. Now, I actually really like this one. So does my dad. And when I first showed him this one, he kind of fell in love with it. So I think this one might actually go to my dad. It's Christmas after all, right? I like this thick leather that AV-8 uses on these. And that's what that one looks like on my roughly 7-inch wrist. It says it's a 45 millimeter, but it doesn't feel like a giant oversized 45 millimeter. This one just has a mineral crystal on this one, but not too shabby. We'll go dark really quick. Take a look at the lume. All right, so here we are in the dark. You can see the lume going just a little bit. Let's see how bright we can get it. Hit it with my black light here. Not too bad, although, I wish The Lume doesn't seem to pop as much on a couple of the smaller hands on the subdials. You see it pop when I have my light on it, but for some reason it's not staying. But maybe it just needs a little bit more time under the light or in the sun. That's kind of interesting. Not too bad though overall. I wish the Lume was a little bit brighter on the main hands as well. All right, back in the light. So this one is on their site for $239.90. And they do have a lot of sales that pop up, so I recommend signing up on their mailing list. Like I said, it looks like even off of this, you could get 15% off if you sign up for their newsletter. So that'd save you a little bit of money, and I'll link to the site below. I really, really like this one. If you like this style, I think you would be more than happy with it. It looks really awesome in person. Like I said, I fell in love with this one, and my pops really did too. So I think this is going to actually go to him, and I'll miss out on wearing it, unfortunately. But really cool. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments below. As always, guys, thanks for watching.